Hey guys, Zane Kiryu here again today with some more The Secret World. Unfortunately, if you guys have been wondering what happened to the Secret World series, this here is a perfect example of actually what happened. Unfortunately, due to some configuration issues with OBS, I was unaware that for some reason when OBS closed itself, when I reopened it, it had changed my audio settings without me noticing. So when I had recorded this video, you'll notice that, or you would have noticed that if I had uploaded the original file, that for some reason it caught the game audio, but it wasn't configured correctly for my Turtle Beach headset, so it didn't pick up my audio. I needed to get this episode out, though. It was a very important episode with our fight with Beaumont, or Beaumont, however you decide, or however the actual pronunciation is. As you see here, I'm gearing up. I'm getting ready with the with our equipment, getting ready to head in. I had no idea what was going to happen. I thought we were incredibly underleveled for this fight, or thought we were still going to have a very difficult time with this fight. At the time, yes, I'm just doing this now because I felt this episode needed to be shown. I've reconfigured OBS since then, so we shouldn't be running into any more of these issues. I'm also going to combine the following after the boss fight, the next mission, which leads up to the next area of the actual campaign. I'm going to include that later on after the boss fight in the video. This, I've made sure that this should not happen again. So this is the first time I've actually done one of these after edits with the audio. It may be a bit janky. I apologize for that. Yeah, there we go. I've got to try to avoid using filler words such as like and just those filler sounds. But sometimes it can be difficult to keep the conversation going and keep it... Oh, I am still going through those item changes. Yeah, I originally started playing The Secret World. This is actually turning almost more into a vlog than an episode. Oh, there we go. I started playing The Secret World several years ago, once it... not immediately when it first came out, as I probably explained in an earlier episode. Back when it first came out, it had a subscription fee that I was not going to have any part of. I was already paying for Crunchyroll, Netflix, a couple other services, and it just was not going to... I couldn't afford to drop another like $10 or $15 a month on this game. But once I found out that what is that? After I found out it had become, they'd removed the subscription fee. Even though my computer was kind of janky at the time, I was using an older janky desktop, I jumped right into the game. We're on our way to fight Beaumont right now. I figured we'd go in through the Blue Mountain entrance instead of going in through Kingsmith and going through all the different... yeah, I was trying to find the most direct pathway to get to the actual mines. But... my controls were janky. At first, I didn't want to use a mouse and keyboard. I tried to set it up for a gamepad for a controller. It was not having it, so I eventually started practicing with the mouse and keyboard. Even to this day, I'm still... Okay, let me see if I can... Huh. Even to this day, I'm still having some bit of issues with the controls and the mouse and keyboard. I don't know. Huh. Why is this... Are these not working? That should be a little bit better. I have to quickly crop this down so I could... Yeah, you guys have probably no idea what I'm talking about. I just had to noticing that the full screen wasn't within the boundaries there, so I had to crop that down a bit so it'll actually look halfway decent. Um, Maybe missing a little bit of stuff, but that's not really important. We decided to run through the ash forest because that seemed to be a pretty straightforward path to the mines. Going back and forth between topics. Eventually I got a little bit better with the mouse and keyboard to where I am now, where I'm actually able to somewhat competently run around and actually fight. I could be doing a lot better and be a lot more efficient. Did we die here? No, we did not. We used an item or something. But yeah, this was just getting annoying with those undead miners. I was still really nervous this time, not knowing if I'd be able to beat him or not, even though I had completely over-leveled and over-geared for this fight. This was just really a turning point. The first time I played through, I got through part of the tutorial, then dropped it. I came back a good amount of time later, actually, even though my computer was janky, played through most of the story mission. I got to Beaumont, or Beaumont, however. Beaumont is probably more correct in the pronunciation. I actually got to him, but I was never able to beat him because I had never had my skills set up in an efficient way. I never had the gear I do now, this incredibly, this greatly high-level gear, some of it being end-game gear, like the blade. Here we go into the mine. Now that we're actually to a point where I can kind of tell you what's going on instead of trying to fill in some backstory. Yeah. Basically, I'll explain this better now, actually, in a sense that once you walk into the cave, you make a right at that first passageway, walk all the way down till you get to the elevator. If you don't remember that from earlier, I can actually do a more step-by-step now that it's happening afterwards. Okay, you come down to the lit area with the lamps here. There's only one real way to go. You head forward through the tunnel. Kind of dark. You should have a waypoint marker showing you the way, so it's not really that difficult. My God, it's dark. There's two pathways, one to the left, to the right. You take the one down to the right. Slight illumination mushrooms. Those things are probably radioactive. I don't freaking know. Keep going straight through the tunnel, and eventually you'll make your way back through the warded area. This is back when I was getting ready to pop items to see what was going to actually stay on and what was going to mix. We had a block rating anima, and I said, I don't know if this is going to work. There's a bit of a cooldown between popping items. We're going to pop the berry. We're going to do the... Deciding on whether we're going to do the barrier or the crit, or see which one was going to actually work. You pop the crit and realize that it took over for the block, that you couldn't have the block and crit at the same time. So after that, we went ahead and popped the other item, the benefaction tonic. And basically at this point, I'm still nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. But this could be a difficult fight. This probably will still be a difficult fight. Is there any other items we can still pop? I have no idea at this point if there's any items we can still... Let's actually turn that down. That has been way too loud this whole time. Or no, it's been playing in the background, but we should still hear ourselves over the sounds. Let's turn it to maybe about here. We're getting through the first part of the fight. I'm still pretty nervous. Decided to just run in and YOLO it. We're healing as we're fighting. We're getting some health back. We're not really taking too much damage. That's when the clones start coming in. I realize, gotta start spamming the clones. Quick bloodshot should do. And they're actually dying pretty quickly from what I noticed. I'm thinking, whoa, these guys are going down fast. Are we This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. Are we going to be able to do this? I don't know. Yeah, if you hear a bit of a sudden change in the audio, I'm keeping an eye both on this and the audio configuration within OBS, making sure it's not too loud, not too quiet. I'm not really hearing the audio myself because of the configuration I have going, but at the same time, these clones aren't turning out to be actually that difficult at all. We're doing a lot more damage than I expected to do. We're actually spamming through. We're doing a lot of damage to these things. They don't have as much health as I thought I remembered them having. We're healing a little bit at a time from using our open vein skill. We're doing a lot of damage. He's almost at the next phase. And here comes the next phase. He summoned in the dogs. Dogs were a bit of a pain, although it didn't seem like anything we couldn't handle. We're dealing damage. We are knocking down the hounds of corruption, because there's multiple of them. It's looking a bit iffy right there, but at the same time, we still have a lot of health. We're getting them all together. We're just trying to spam both of them if we can. There are those little corruption landmines. They don't actually seem too difficult to avoid. You just gotta kind of sidestep around them. There goes the first hound. We got one hound left, and then we're also fighting. Come on, Freddy. 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 No. Bad Freddy. Come on, Freddy. Is this the best you've got? I was at this point I was taunting him the whole time. Freddy. No. Freddy. Freddy. No. Bad Freddy. No, stop it. No. Oh, come on, Freddy. Freddy, Freddy, Freddy. Is this the best you've got? Yeah, he wasn't really doing a whole lot of stuff at this point. He's changed out to a full-out assault. He's getting desperate. He's just coming at us with his sword. At this point, we're not really taking any damage at all. We're just doing a lot of blade damage, a lot of blood damage. We're just doing a lot of stuff at this point. Okay. Yeah, he's down really low. At this point, I'm thinking, wow, we're actually going to do this. We can actually be... Oh, this is where the game glitched out for a moment. It kind of froze up for a short little bit of time here. I wasn't sure what was going on. Just stay back, spam him with blood. Spam, spam, spam. Spam him with exsanguinate. Oh, he's doing scoring light, searing light, whatever that was. We're taking care of that with... Oh, here it comes. We get stuck through a portal. And here's where things get interesting.
Thank you, Mia. I knew you'd come through for me. There'll be...
Remember her from earlier?
my table when I've taken back...
Come through.
Yeah, I remember her.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, she's getting all high and mighty.
Or who I am about to become?
Don't touch that. It's not for you. You have no fucking idea what you're messing with.
Funny. I was gonna tell you the same thing. I just hope you understand, Beaumont. It's not you. It's me.
Ow, wow. Yeah, we get into a bit of a load screen here. We're gonna kind of I hate to do this, but we want to make sure we get the other part in here too. We have a bit of a cutscene here, just kind of where we show back up. Where it's somewhere, it looks like in the mountains. Yeah. Oh, nice. Little flag there in the bag. We actually, finally, we defeated Beaumont. We did it. We did it. I'm going to cut the recording here. I'm going to cut right back in when we get to, when we get past this little bit of just searching around, finding notes, going through these different little areas. I would have it in the full recording if we didn't have the audio issues, but we're going to go ahead and cut this section out. We'll be right back in a moment. Alright guys, we are back. We found this mysterious guy standing here. We've got Refi telling us in the chat that we actually beat him. He knew we'd win. He wasn't talking to us at the time because he knew we were recording. So that's kind of what's going on. He wants us to kind of go through the door. You got a bit of a voice playing for us. Actually, I think I'll leave this part in. It's kind of interesting, the things we see around, and there's a bit of, we're kind of wondering where we're supposed to be going or what we're supposed to do. Okay, okay, they're getting a little creepy, and that corruption hound just kind of disappeared. Oh, hey, buddy. At this point, we're just running through this tundra area. I'm giving you a brief overview of what's going on. We had a little bit, probably a little bit more in depth as we were going through it, but at the same time, we were as lost as and confused as we are now. We've been seemed like the point of this was to go around examining memories of some kind. This point isn't really much different now as it would have been when I first went through it, because I had no idea what I was doing at the time, and I have no idea what now, even now, what I did. I have no idea what the point of these were. I'm using another memory. Old hieroglyphs. Decided, I think we probably need to go through all the memories, or it probably would be the stupid kind of thing where if we skipped over one memory, it'd be like, oh no, you didn't do all of them, you gotta go back and do it, and be like, you freaking suck. Oh, why are you making me do this? I don't see the point of this. I just want to get back home to New York with the Illuminums. Oh, it's space. The final frontier. It's a spatial doorway of some kind. This thing kind of looks spoopy. I even think I said spoopy in the recording when I first did it. I have no idea why, for some reason it decided to. Ooh, he's walking through. Let's follow. Ah! Blinded by the light. Ooh, oh my god. Whoa. We got like floating ice platforms. Gaia engines. I followed. Escape this dreaming. Huh. Yeah, I kind of went over here. I had no idea whether to use the gift or not, or what using the gift would actually do. I kind of spent some time running around. I think I was trying to ask the other guys from the faction, guild, whatever, the group we were with, about the what we should use the gift or not. And then Refi said he didn't think it matters. So we went on full on YOLO. We're using the gift. And at that time, oh, cinematic.
You made the right choice. This is only your first step down a new path. We will give you all that you desire,
As long as you stay true to us. And we found ourselves back at the Blue Mountain. Where did we wake up, though? Oh yeah, we got spit out of another portal. Ow. Oh god. This is rough. Ugh. Freaking portals. Am I right? That's how he defeated Beaumont, and that's what happens after you defeat Beaumont. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the recording out here. I'm going to go ahead and pick back up. I'm going to pick up with the other half of the recording. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the following mission. You'll get some audio from Mr. Carl. You'll get the audio from the game itself, but unfortunately my audio was that was the only other episode where my audio for some reason didn't pick up. It got Mr. Carl's audio from the other side of the Skype call. It got the game audio, but mine did not record, so it sounded kind of awkward. I may be interrupting him at some times in the next recording, in the next half of the recording, but I'll see you guys back here in a moment. Hey guys, we're back. Before we go ahead and start off, you may or may not be hearing Mr. Carl talking in the background. For this segment of the video, you're not going to hear us talking. I'm going to leave in Mr. Carl's audio. I'm going to leave in the actual game audio.
Are you going to do the thing where you actually look at yourself?
I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to that. It won't be happening again in future episodes, but just for this episode. Well, just for this part of the episode, I should say. And here we go.
It's faced the same way. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Let me not stand inside of your sword.
Audit of new agents is ongoing in the atrium.
Wah, wah. Yep. I'm back, baby! Hooah! It's pretty! So pretty!
Hostile takeover expenses must be run through legal.
It was not fun! Who do you want us to murder? Okay.
Listen to me. Listen. Oh, stop crying. You are 40 years old. It takes hours to die from a gut shot like that. Literally hours. It's a total drag. So I'll call you later, okay? Okay, ciao ciao. Ugh, new recruits. No stomach for field work. Solid results out there. Not the results we were expecting, but we have entire departments all about adjusting expectations. Heads will roll, whatever. What's buried beneath that rock stays buried. No shit, it's a cosmic big deal, but forget all about it. Or you'll follow Beaumont into a secure treatment ward at Arkham State Hospital. And we don't go to Arkham. Super unsanitary. As for the one that got away, she won't get away far. We've got our best recruiters reaching out to her. The magic sword is a nice to have, but opportunism like that is priceless. And if little Cassandra doesn't play ball, we'll put her through questions and answers to figure out the whole Morning Light angle. It's a win-win. At least we've kept the factional status reasonably quo, although I'm a little curious about what the Orochi group is playing at. We do have strict non-compete spells in place. A lot of red tape and chilling effects, but I wouldn't put it past them to go behind our backs. Just like we're going behind theirs. Oh, you're an accessory now, incidentally. Executive summary? You did good work out there.
We always
High five.
were.
Really?
I was actually trying to ask a question. I don't know. But apparently we are required to leave her office now. What just happened? Why do they keep knocking us out? I'm wearing a gas mask. How did they knock me out? Did they hit me over the head? Can I take the elevator? Elevator. Nope. I kill her. Jump! 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 Come on! Apparently we have to talk to the ear. The laptop's facing the wrong way for it to be our desk. Oh god, this is an audit! They're gonna know about the millions we've smuggled out of the zombie apocalypse.
Do you know what that means? No, you don't. You have absolutely
Why?
no idea what that means. Today we'll be doing questions, but we will skip the answers. We know the answers. Miss Geary already debriefed you. There's no need for repetition.
Because it's an audit. They don't care about the answers.
Didn't I tell you? We already know. Bottom line, you failed. Lucky for you, so did everyone else, which makes it hard to establish a cutoff point. Geary's job is to make you feel special, to make you deliver. Ours is to simply evaluate. We look at facts. The facts concern us. Your loyalty concerns us. We have questions, but your answers are irrelevant. Frankly, actions speak louder than words.
I thought that was the only requirement to be part of the Illuminati.
Lately. It's an epidemic. Occult weapons, ancient technology, dangerous artifacts, an alarming amount of it ending up in the wrong hands, i.e.
That's literally what they hired us to do.
The Phoenicians are involved. Also these people. No one quite knows what to make of them. We're filing it under TBD. And then there's the Orochi group. We know exactly what to make of the Orochi group. They may appear to be on our side, but they are not. They are dangerous, they have ambitions. And like us, they have eyes and ears everywhere. Everywhere.
That's no
I'm going to tell you exactly
that's
what
no
that
fun.
means.
You don't want to rule the
It
world.
means
If
we're
you rule the
paying
world,
attention.
you're responsible for everything.
To you, to everyone else.
All the way
It
up from
isn't just
global
you.
issues to
It isn't
somebody's
even
linky sink.
us. It's all of you. Vigilance
Doesn't matter.
is important. If you want to avoid seeing this room again, you will learn to be vigilant. This went well.
Considering that neither of us actually know what happened. Ooh, I'll. Leave now. I prefer to take the elevator. It's so much more atmospheric. But that's irrelevant. Did you happen to get to the code? Ugh. Probably. (9-101). Yeah. I looked at the sheet. Oh god, we're alone! Yes, I am just like you. Basic office drone number 3,502. Me too. I'm examining papers. Stupid computator. So apparently it's Christine. Kirsten. Essentially. No caps. Kirsten. There's a paper. Yeah, there's a paper next to his trash bin which has the vet report. Must be easier for me to shoot up the place. I don't wanna. That sounds boring. I want to shoot people. Like all these office drones. How dare they make me work for my pay? Wait, they're not even paying us. Oh, but as murder hobos, we already do that. Hey, you're free. Yep. Hey, you're free from the offices also. Run! Run before they make us go back to the offices. Ah! Probably. There's an X on the world. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you also bought the faster run speed than I did, but I got to the truck. Open up back. Hey, there's Lore. Woo! Well, I already went through it. family. Also, apparently our agent is in a warehouse. Are you in the warehouse? God, they don't even let us know that there are separate instances of this. I'm currently trying to climb the box wall. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm trying to climb the box wall. Letting me. Because it's there. Probably somewhere in the multitude of boxes. Who uses wooden boxes anymore? Great. It's a maze. Can I steal this forklift? I want to steal it. There are clues? There are arrows? But all of them are pointing up. There are riddles?
They said there was a warehouse party or something.
There are clues. There's finding Egyptian stuff. I found another Argartha point. I found our dead agent. He's quite dead. He's in the box maze. Somewhere.
It's not like they could have just vanished.
Ah, great. I triggered everything that wants to kill me now. And now Egypt is trying to kill me now. I know. It also has a yellow skull next to it for some reason. Egypt, please. Is that necessary? Generally, no. Hey, you don't even have any health left. Die. Oh no, but I just murdered Egypt. God, stupid Egyptian assassins. You know what? I don't have time for this. Catch me if you can, suckers. I currently have just a bunch of Egyptian assassins trying to murder me for some reason. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a labyrinth speaking. Please report to Light Blue.
So, running a... Okay, so apparently there are too many assassins that you can't just run through the area. You're actually gonna have to murder these people. Oh yeah, I still have that one thingy going. I don't think that's gonna work here. It does? God, this shit kept... Ooh, that means the flare also works. What if I can climb up? Took away my flare. There are more. They're really easy to kill, but you can't ignore them. Yeah. Yep, it's getting annoying. That seems like the status quo. Something. Me? Yeah. Oh, everything's blue now. They're not assassins, they're assassins. Okay, where do I need to go? I'm in the big place. I still have factory workers. I'm free! I escaped to New York. Am I free? I'm on the other side of the world. Well, you're gonna have to wait about 1,000 years. Yeah, it's literally connected to the depot that you go through in order to get back to the underground. I am also. No! Okay, apparently I'm going to the server rooms. Woo! Nope. But it's fun to set off alarms. But they're gonna do that anyway.
Yo.
Yep.
Have you tried turning it off and on? No? Then please kill yourself. Yo, I'm the sysadmin. I've been tracking you since that unauthorized email access. Strike one. Is the agent dead? Out there, I mean? In the system, his mistakes will live forever, like stains under blacklight. Dirty digital fingerprints all across the world. Seriously, do these people even understand how technology works? Everything is recorded. Nothing is deniable. We know your entire life story. It's chill, though. My job isn't in the details. Your weird-ass preoccupations are totally your own thing. Can you not try to make eye contact? I also do numbers. data. I ran all those shipping numbers you saw, which, FYI, takes longer than it does in the movies. Yeah, Egypt. I bet you twigged when you got jacked by mummies. Gold star. But check out all this activity in and out of the desert. Let's say half of them are dummy shipments to throw off anyone with too much time and satellite access. That still leaves a lot.
Well, that was
And what's
annoying.
weird is that
I
this
hope she
Egyptian mafia
dies.
of the kingdom are super anal about export control. As our rogue trader found out. Do you still have his chip? No shit.
Even wearing the
Well,
blue of the
I know where
Illuminati.
we're sending you next.
Oh god, we need to go back. We need to see the boss again. Listen, as soon as we're all done here, we can shoot her in the face.
Must be submitted in triplicates, no less than 11 days before the end of
No,
your
it
journey.
has to be specifically shooting her. If you get anywhere... well... Ugh. God. And another cutscene.
Help me help you. In
Is
summary, plenty of room for
that
improvement.
one of the Weasleys she's
It's
talking
time for you
to?
leave and time for me to chat with one of our rising stars.
No.
Ciao, ciao. Well, I don't expect to see him again. We're making a few cuts.
But
Exciting news! You're going to Egypt. Well, exciting if you're into all
because
beasts and
the
no
Egyptian
sea.
mummies were trying to
I prefer
murder us?
Mojave. The smell of the firing range, peyote, shallow graves.
Dude, we get...
But enough about my childhood.
Yep.
Africa hasn't been a key action area for us since the 14th century BC. Now our sources say something big is going down in the desert. A real game changer. New England is so last week. The catch is that we'll have to work with Venice. The council used to run the show, back when the Earth was flat and the sun revolved around Europe. These days they're all about being neutral observers, getting in the way of a good old-fashioned honor system. But until we find a way to speed up their slow descent into the ocean, it pays to use and abuse them. We scratch their back, they crack down harder on the Templars. It's a public service. The modern world is so over big swords and bad teeth.
Yep. We're
Look up with the
constantly
Venice
tired of seeing them
envoy.
everywhere.
Make nice. Find out what they know. If you have to make a mess, make sure you don't spill any on the Orochi group. They've been making a lot of noise about New England, and word is that their Egyptian operation has been compromised. They're likely to pin it on us if push comes to shove. I tell Orochi to go fuck themselves, but you know how it goes.
You're probably
They're
gonna
the
have to
world's
bleep out a
biggest
few of
transmedia
these
conglomerate.
things.
Setting up a video conference
Ah,
regarding
more Indians.
self-fucking would take forever.
Why do...
Time for my next o'clock. Don't worry, you're not on my cut list. Yet. Ciao, ciao.
Stupid cutscenes. Yep.
Go seize the day by the throat.
Okay. Yep. Freedom! Freedom!
Alright, from here on out for the rest of the video is more or less us heading back to Agartha and tracking down the portal to actually get to Egypt. We do find the portal. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that. And we're going to pick up there, not next episode, because next episode I believe it's the promotion from junior agent to senior agent, or there's something else I do between this episode when we start back up in Egypt. I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. If you guys are enjoying this and do want to see even more of the Secret World, hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We have one more episode. Oh, excuse me. We have one more episode after this to do for the first season of the Secret World. After that, we're going to go ahead and call it an end to our first season. And if we do start up a second season, if you do want to see a second season of The Secret World where we start out our adventures in Egypt, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let us know down in the comments, hey, we want to see more. We want to see you guys go to Egypt. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm going to get to work on piecing together that last episode, and I will see you guys later with some more of The Secret World. Catch you guys later.